Hi, good day. This is Leo Gilling from leogilling.com, and I am finishing up a 10-day vacation. My first vacation is probably about 10 years, 2007, 2006, about 10 years. And it's the first time I have been to Jamaica at Christmas for over 33 years. Shoot, I come here 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year because I love my Jamaica. And it just never happened that I've been here at Christmas. So it so happened that my birthday is around about Christmas also, right? So the 24th is my birthday, 25th is Christmas. So I felt this was the biggest opportunity to enjoy something that I haven't done in a long time. So came here a few days ago, and I decided that what I want to do for my birthday is to travel around the island of Jamaica, stop at various key spots, eat the Jamaican roadside food, and just pretty much enjoy myself. And I certainly did. I'm actually in the lounge area in the Montego Bay airport. I came in Kingston and I'm flying out of Montego Bay. That's how unique this trip is for me, right? I don't just fly in and fly out. It's about enjoying Jamaica and enjoying it to the max because of my birthday and a Christmas, right? I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to do this again, but it's been a great ride. Went from parish to parish, city to city, town to town, and watching the ocean on the other side. And I know that I've watched as all the videos that I've put up, over 23 of them so far, and I have about 5 or 6 more to go up. And I've seen how you have enjoyed it. It's probably I've had over, I think it's about 700,000 reaches and over 100,000 views on Facebook, and I'm enjoying knowing that you are enjoying it. So today is my bon voyage day, is that what they call it? From Jamaica back to Florida. And you know I come back to Jamaica, right? But it's just that this was a special moment for me, and I enjoyed it. So someone decided that they're going to interview me today and ask me about my trip. So I don't know what it is that they want to ask me about, but please go ahead, be your guest, be my guest.
Why did you decide to do this?
Why did I decide to do this? It's been 33, I left Jamaica 33 years ago, right? And every year I have an excuse as to why I should come to Jamaica for Christmas, and I never did. There's always something going on. And then while I was on the flight coming here, I said, why don't I just make a trip out of this? You know, I can't sit down and relax on a vacation. There's no way in which I can go and just catch back, and cheer and say, that's my vacation. I know my vacation have to include some kind of activity, right? So I'm not tired going back, but I'm not going to sleep anyway. But I decided that I am going to treat myself to a trip around the island, and that's all it is. It was no pre-planning, and there was no putting down on anything on paper as to where I'm going to stop or where I'm going to sleep. I just decided that I'm going to do that, and that's it.
So you've had now 100,000 views, 700,000 reach.
Yes.
Did you expect that this would be so well received?
No, I didn't, because I didn't plan it. I didn't plan to execute anything in a big way. I'm a junkie, a Facebook junkie, and I know that a lot of people follow me, and I know that they enjoy the other things that I've done. And so it was just a chance. I sent the first video up, and it was just about the water and the wind. And that went crazy in a few minutes, And so I realized that, okay, so let's do the other stuff. I'm sure that there are a lot of people in a foreign lands who have not been to Jamaica in a long time. So I decided that I'm just going to take it. Let's do it.
And what was the most surprising thing you saw in the comments as people look at the videos?
Jeez, I forgot. What really surprising? I was surprised to know that there are so many people. I know that there are people out there who hadn't gone back to Jamaica, but I was surprised to know that there were so many people who hadn't been back to their country. That was kind of a surprise to me, because a lot of people who actually commented. But first of all, the comments were way past what I expected. I expected to just throw up the videos and people just look on them and enjoy. But people were just talking with each other, creating a whole other oobalo, you know. It was just crazy. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the comments. I enjoyed the fact that a lot of people commented, and I enjoyed it that they were talking to each other while they commented. That's great.
What was the most beautiful place you visited?
What was the most beautiful place I visited? Let's see. There were two. Luna Sea Inn in Bluefields, Westmoreland. And I tell you the truth, say, when I grew up, we think it's a place like Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, them dark, you know, it's a place when we're down the lights, you know what I mean? But I was so surprised, I was just driving down the street and never having any plans to stop, and all of a sudden, pow, this thing just popped out at me. And I went inside, and you'll see the interview, because I interviewed Linda, who's the owner of Lunacy, and I took I captured the scenery of the restaurant and everything behind the restaurant, which is ocean. It was fantabulous. And then I drove to St. Thomas. I still didn't give this away. It was exactly on the border of St. Thomas and Portland. And that's way east, okay? It's at the end of the island. There was a little spot just opened up just before we went on the bridge to go over to Portland. It's on the right. And I'm driving, and all of a sudden, pow, this place just opened up, and I just drove in. And it was like the ocean coming in and saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. And there was a recessed area where the water came in, and the rocks are on both sides. So it's like what you may call that, a lagoon type thing, right? But it's not hidden. And then the river, there was a river coming from up in the mountains, and it ran all the way out into the ocean. So we were at the waters, the river's mouth, what we call river mouth. And then there's just a little trickle of water that's going out into the ocean. But you could see that if the ocean rises, that is going to put water back into that little calvert there. And it was really, really good. Those are my two favorite spots, and I'll go back to them. I'd like to go back and go for a picnic. I was actually looking over, and people may not know the place name, but it's right on the border of Portland and St. Thomas, right? And I was actually up on a ledge looking down at it. It was beautiful. It was really, really nice. Those are my two favorite places.
So now that it's over, and you've shared this vacation with everybody, what are you hoping people will get from it?
I want people to come home, come enjoy and stop saying, listen, people, if you just turn the camera over there, son, look, turn the camera over there, son, and look, and then turn it back to me now. Alright? Turn it back to me now. People are come to Jamaica, come enjoy themselves, spend money, and then have no problem with no damn crime business, okay? Now stop telling me about crime in Jamaica. Stop telling me about crime in Jamaica. There's your yard, okay? And when we wake up in Florida, me see, as soon as we wake up morning time, is gunshot this up, killing this up, stabbing this up. What's the difference between up there and down here? I mean, no difference to me. Alright? So all you have to do is make sure that you don't get involved in it. Don't put yourself in situations that you can't come out of. Alright? So when you come, be prepared to execute the same type of security that you execute when you're in your yard as you do here. That's it. Any foreign land that you go to, anywhere you go, hold your pocket, hold your wallet tight by your pocket. That's it. That's it. And just go about your business and enjoy Jamaica. Jamaica is a fabulous place to be. And if you ask anybody inside here, let me tell you the same thing. Trust me. Okay? So that's what I would want by sharing the videos. I want people to feel welcome to come back to their country. Welcome to come back to which part and born. Come own it.
Any last words?
Any final words? I'm tired. I must have talked probably the most I've talked in a long time, every day for 4 or 5 years. But it was really great. I want to let people know that there are certain things that you can do for your homeland. Even if you give a dime, a dollar, it doesn't really matter. There are things happening down here that we need to curtail. And the only entity that can help Jamaica to go forward
May I have your attention, please?
is the diaspora.
This is a final and immediate call. That's a final and immediate call.
Every day you hear somebody say, oh, we need to unleash the power of the diaspora. Every day we hear people say, we need to come together and help Jamaica. It's not that easy. It's really not that easy.
Departing to Chicago, please proceed now to gate 7 for boarding as your aircraft is preparing for an earlier departure. Thank you.
It's not that easy because we all come from varying parts of this country. We all had varying experiences. And when we go to foreign lands, some of us climb up, some of us structure our lives and say, this is what we want to do. And I have had a hard time in Jamaica, so I want to make sure that my life is structured, and when it's done, we're supposed to have a good retirement. And there's so many variables in the diaspora as it is in Jamaica. And it's not easy to get us together. But as much as you can do, even if you help one child with one lunch, or one child with one book bag, it's something that they never had before. I interviewed Shaggy. Shaggy's name, what's Shaggy name again? Shaggy name, Richard Burrell. His name is Orville Richard Burrell. And a lot of people did not know that Shaggy had never, big old Shaggy, Mr. Bombastic, whatever, right? Never had a birthday party until he went to America. We in his 20s. Shaggy never experienced a Christmas tree in his home until him a big old man, right? And I have so much more respect for him because he has experienced what it means to live in Jamaica with no father, just a mother, and he moved from one place to the next all over the worst parts of Kingston. But he held faith in what he can do, and he did it. Now he says he lived among the best of the best in Jamaica. He came back home. I mean, there's nobody shoot him, okay? And they have all reason to shoot him and kill him, right? Because he's better off than a lot of us financially. But the one thing that I saw about Shaggy is his passion for Bustamante Children's Hospital. And he raises money for Bustamante Children's Hospital, put on a wing with the, what you may call it again, the surgical ward, and he's doing well. His Christmas thing coming up in January, and I want to support him. So if you can support Shaggy, go online, go to Food for the Poor and look for Shaggy and send $1 or $2 there. He's doing great work. And for the people who are doing great work out there, please continue, not stop, because we need it. We are the only people who can help our country if you believe the country really needs help. All right? But that's it. May I go back to my yard, may I go back to Florida, and Jamaica will see me again soon. And I hope that, I don't know when I'm going to do this again in terms of going around the island, because I do a whole lot of different kind of work when I come down here. But this has been a very special opportunity for me. I love it, and I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to leave me alone. Tap Falla Backa me now. Tap Falla Backa me. Goodbye.